I am thinking I am live. Hello everybody, it's Nettie. I am a stamping demonstrator with, yeah, that one, you know, Nettie, whatever you want. Oh my God, I have got a suite and a half for you. I couldn't help myself. I bought the whole damn suite, which was not cheap, but it's the Gallery Blooms and the dies that match. It's got like, oh my God, it is got so many dies. Look at all that. And then what goes with that is what I'm using tonight is, I put it out here so I didn't, it's, when I first saw it I thought, oh, what am I going to do with bloody toes? And I looked at it and I thought, no, that doesn't really do it for me. And I then cut them out and you get two individual dies out of one. So I got the one, I got the two, and with the middle one I put the fleur in there and I got that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and we're going to just use that on the card. So now that's actually a pop out, but I've pulled it out of mine to put it in. See how it pops out? So this is really amazing sweet. So that's all in there, and the stamp set. And then in this one, this comes with it as well, and this. These are the beautiful Gallery 6x6. I mean, look at that. And then with this step is beautiful motifs. So the whole suite all comes together, and it's got all that on it. But then on here it's got the most amazing big cutouts. Look at that. That is just amazing. While I'm here, I'll just pop that back in. So it's got two of the, I couldn't spell it properly, fleur, I think they're the fleur de lis or something. It's got big leaves, the little flowers, and then the big one. That is phenomenal, isn't it? So I did have the new catalogue sitting open to show you, and then I thought, oh shit, I'm going to be in trouble. You're not allowed to open it. You're not allowed to open it. So these ones I've cut out previous thing, but that is in the Gallery Blooms. So you can actually buy those separately. You don't have to buy the whole suite, but I did because I liked all of it. And isn't it funny, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, no, I don't want that, I don't want that. So anyway, I did. So let me just put that aside for a sec. So the other quickly is, so the catalogue goes live on the 6th of May. So I'm only allowed to show you what I've brought, not the catalogue. So Cloud Cover is one of the new colours that are coming, and Secret Sea. Now I did get one of the colours. I've got the ink pad. I've got the, here it is. This is one of the other colours. It's the ducky. Then there's a tiger. I didn't order that because it didn't. Oh, hold on. I've got the tiger ink. I did. I got the Timid Tiger ink. I just didn't get the cardstock because I don't really do much orange. And then there's the Secret Sea, the Cloud Cover, the Timid, and this one. And then there's a one called Strawberry Slush. I didn't really go for that either, so aren't I fussy? So you can't get the ink pad in Secret Sea. Apparently it bled, so you can't get that. So all of that goes live on the 6th if you're interested in anything. On my instructions is how to is the numbers that you need to order it. So tonight's card, I'm actually using the Secret Sea. Now I looked up on here because I picked my ink pens, and that I picked was Petunia Pop and Pretty Pink. And then I printed this out, and what a doofus I am. Pretty in Pink goes with Blackberry Bliss or thing. Pretty in Pink goes with yellow or petal pink, and I was thinking, oh my God, I can't even put my colours together properly. But I used it with Petunia Pop, which goes with Bubble Bath. But, I mean, they look similar. That'll do. That's me. I like what I like. So that's my cut thing. Now let's have a look. You want a drum roll? Here it is. So it sits like that. And it comes out like that. And then I've just put on the back is the little rose and on the envelope. So Tammy made this actual folder. So I decided that when I saw the gold, I thought, wow, that will look nice. And I just put the fleur on the front because I didn't want it too big. And I don't know if you like it like that. But so that one says, wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. And I did the Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, and that's Garden Green and I will get there. That is Berry Burst. So they all actually, most of them went together. The other ones I picked out, I put them in to show you because I wasn't sure. I was going to do some with the ducky yellow and oh no, I must have put it over the other side. So, because it didn't look good, it looked nice. It didn't look nice at all. So I was a little bit disappointed with that. So anyway, oh, look what else there is. See these? I haven't even opened them. The little punches. So this one, and they put, well, if you can get them out. Okay. They are called the Whole Punch Assortment. So you've got one which is really good to, it's only God, I need glasses fixed. 1/8 of an inch dot to put string through in your card, and that's just a little tack, and that's a little whole one as well so that was quite good. See the three of them on the front show what they do. So those were my new buys. I've got no money left now. Okay, so there's my instructions if you want to snapshot it, and we'll get started now. So I'm just going to put, oh gee, look, these are new coming out too. More messages. You stamp the whole lot, and then you I haven't even opened it up and tried it out. If I can get it out of the bag. That's it. They put them into one already. So this one is all of the tags. So if you cut them all out and, you know, like your favourite colours like black or white or whatever, and then you can stamp them all and just have them sitting there ready for later. So you've always got something to make a card with, which is always hard work because you've got to find something on a day. And that's it. Hi there, way to go. Absolutely the best. Good luck, forever friends, time to celebrate. Some of them, a lot of them go just a note or thanks a lot. You can never do enough with congratulations. Right, so I'm going to pop those back down out of the road and let's get started. I'm going to put that up there so if you see me looking to the side, it's just checking because we're going to cut this out. So I'll move this to the side a little bit and I will get my trimmer. Alright, and so this takes one whole slice of cardstock. So it's quite a hungry card, especially now with them all going up in price. Now just move my little thing out of the road, get a bit of room, put those back down. Sorry about that. I'm just going to move that to the side so I can get some. See, this arm opens out. So you can go to your, well, it goes to 17 inches, but all our cards, most of our stock's only 8 1/4. So, but if you turn it the long way, you can cut and things like that. So, Alright, so our first piece is 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. So 8 1/4. Oh, hold on. I nearly did that wrong. That's 8 1/4 and 5 1/2. I wasn't thinking. The other day I made I saw this box online, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make that. Alright, and so now we're going to score, so make sure your blade's down, for crying out loud. You'll be in trouble if you cut all your nice new stuck up. And we're going to score at 4 1/8. So 4. So a quarter's there, which was 8 1/4, so half of that is 1 2 marks from there. Blade down, and our brown one. Now that wasn't hard, was it? Now we're not going to score that yet. And from here, you've got 4 scores and bone plate. Now, so I'm saying from here, score 1 inch until the end of the card. So we're going to go do it the other way. So, goodness, that's so dark. It's not actually grey, it's a blue grey. It doesn't look the best in this colour. Let me see if I can turn my lot of light on. Oh, that's bright. Can you see that better? That's a better blue, but that light's too bright. I might put it down on my work. How's that? That makes it look better, and I'll actually see better there. So I'm going to score. So we're going to do that at 1 inch. Have I got that the right way? Just make sure. I want to score on this side. So that's our flat piece, and then we're going to go yeah, we're there. 1. So get that on there a bit better so I can see that line. That's perfect. See the lines there, 1 inch on that side, and we're going to score that. And now we're going to drop that scored line down onto the 1 inch again. Okay. And we're going to put that back again. And that should give us a panel of 1 2 3 4. I think that light's doing good for us. So next we're going to be chopping it to get the side. Those pieces are added, so don't worry. So now we're going to turn it on the side, and we're going to put it into the trimmer at 3 1/4, which is just before the 1 mark on the other side. All right, and we've got our score pieces here. We'll put our blade up, and we're going to cut to the 3rd. So 1 2. I might put that up so you can have a look. Where's our, yeah, here's it. Can you see the pleats now? So 1 2 3. We're going to score to there on 3/4 of an inch. Alright. And again, 1 2 3. So that comes, oh, got a bit of you see on the end here, there's a little point, and that'll take you right to that mark. Alright, so yep, that's on there, and we're going to cut that up the line and take that off. Alright, next we're going to put it in the trimmer at 3/4 of an inch again. Alright, and we're only going to cut to the first line. Now I can feel my first line is there. So I'm just going to take that up to there. I'm going to actually put that right down on there for a second, because this is hard to work with. Alright, so hopefully I did it. I think we're going to be trimming that line down a little bit, to be honest. And we're going to cut that one out. So you can see now where we're getting some bits and pieces. Right, now we've done that. We're going to clip number 2 and 4 diagonally. So from, can you see the line now? See how that's the first join's there. We're going to clip it from the top of the first join to the corner of that, and we're going to do it again on that one. We've got a bit of a burny one in that one, I think. I didn't get a big straight one. Alright, now even though I've measured it out of that, because it's a funny card, so we've got that comes out and that comes out, that goes in and that goes out. Now that does come over, so I'm going to take that off, because it was hard for me to find that little bit of just going to take that little bit off. I'll just double check it by putting that down. That's correct. I'm just going to take that off, because otherwise we had to go like 1/8 of an inch and all of that, and I just thought, you know what, this is better just to take that little bit off. It'll be fine, because you don't actually see it. See, it's in the card. That's where that piece is there, and it's in the card, and you're not going to see it. But it makes it easier to take it off after, because otherwise you've got to go 1/16, 2/16, and like that. So now we're going to fold that back and see it sitting on there just about perfect. We'll give that a bone fold, and it should be down there. I'm just going to get that on there. Alright, and I'm going to bone fold it. I'm going to bone fold this one, and this one, and this one. How's that? I'm just having, I don't know, I can't see anyone's comments. I had this, I look at Nette's, because I had this the other day, and it does say 3 comments, but it doesn't come up on my screen. Hi Sharon, hi Rosalind, sorry about that, and Irene, thanks for watching. Hi Rosalind, I hope you got all your stuff done today. So obviously we put it on the computer to show, but it's not doing it, so I'm just going to stick that in front of here, and so I can see the comments, because we put a thing down for comments, but it's not going. Alright, so now we've got it folded. Rosalind, did you get the rest of your stuff cut out with your cutting machine, your Big Shot? Okay, so now we have to make the pieces that go here and here. Now I've got a bit of scrap left from that, but we've got this other half, and so what we need is Secret C, turn the card, do that. I woke up the other night and thought to myself, I think I forgot to add the size of the inside mats, and then I didn't get online and fix it up. I'm a goose. So this first one is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So 3.5 by 4 3/4. Look at that beautiful colour card. So nice. it looks like Night of Navy, but it's got a real dark grey thing through it. And see, this gets added here and comes in. You can see it building up now. And then our last one, our little wee baby on the end, is 2 3/4 by 4. Let's see if that will work with that, and it does perfectly. And 2 3/4, and I will just double check that again, because you know, measure twice, no mistakes. 2 3/4. All right, and that's our third one. So you can see your base is made, and I'll just put that to the side for a minute. Look at that, I've got enough for one more, and I've got some lovely ones for tags. Now I am going to show you we're going to get the other stuff we need. So I'll pop that to the side for a minute, we don't need that. So we need a 2.5 by 4 black mat, back mat, because on the back of my card I only did a small amount of room for a greeting. And did I do? Uh, 3.5 by 2.5. Might be that one I've done a bit wider. I'll double check. We'll go and have a look. And there's my envelope. Alright, so we've got this one. 2.5 is our first panel. 2.5 by 3 3/4. Our mat in the back of here is 2.5 by 4. So if I put those, there's the little first one. There's the little second one, and with this gold piece on, and the third one is this big one. And then on the back I've made that smaller, but I don't think you need a lot, but I am going to get a bit of white out and make it big, because I would like that. Alright, so we do have just a little bit of colour. I'll find some more white in a second. So on the front little one, I've stamped. Now this is a little bit funny, this one, because I've made some little masking things, because we're only going to go across. And I'm going to do that in black memento. I'll pop that up there a bit, we don't want to get any ink on it. And I'll move those aside for a minute. So that's our next one up, our bigger one. And that's our small one. So we're going to stamp these two first. Now I wrote on the back for you, so it was easier. And let's get the stamps out. So I've used this nice big stamp. Alright, so, oh, that one even needs a bigger. A big stamp. Oop. So that. Alright, so I'm going to do that in black. Because it's so big, we pick up this and do it on here. Oh, hi Sharon. My husband hasn't brought my gin yet, so I might not be real funny. We did have one earlier. Hello, how you doing? Alright, so this is the big one, and it's going up in here, and I've got it straight, but I've got it on a bit of an angle. That's right. Give it a push, a shove. Oh, and there, isn't that gorgeous? Now for this one, we're doing this on the little front one, making sure, double check, always look twice. And this one, I only want the rose, the leaf, and here. So I've made a mask. And so what I want to do is cover that. Hold on, because that's the top flower. Oh yeah, so that's why I couldn't see it. So that's the top flower. I stamped that out first, and then I cut that off, and what I want is the bottom of it, which is, I'm trying to find it here. What I'll do is I'll get another piece and I'll show you why I did this, to show you how much easier it is. Okay, I don't need to do down the bottom. I don't really want to stamp all of that. Just take that off a bit, because basically I really only want I don't want that. I don't want that. All I want to see is that. So I'm going to stick that there, where it is, so it doesn't stamp it again. And then I'm going to, so you can see what I've done. I've rubbed off the ink that I put on there. And this one is going to go, now where's my fleur? There it is. So my fleur is going to go down from there. So I basically want that there. Okay, and so now, oh, I didn't get a good, he didn't give me a good piece there. There he is. I can work with that. So that's called masking. Alright, now while I've got that out, I'm just going to get the Petunia. If I can open it. I think I really need a drink. What is going on? Yeah, here it comes. Oh my goodness, it wants to misbehave. I'll just cover that up before I stick it. Alright, so on my envelope I'm putting the Petunia pop, and on the back, that's what I'm going to, what did I say for the back? Is, I'm going to put 3 by 4.5. I did 2.5. I like the little skinny one. 2.5. 2.5. I think I need to change my blades, just under 4. Actually, I'm just going to have another look at that. Yeah, there. 4.5. Alright, so I'm going to do all of this at the same time, because while I've got the stamp out. So this is the envelope. I'm going to push the flap out of there. Now, if you've got one of these rubber mats, this is a good idea when you've got this, the clear mounts. Because it gives them a bit of softness to press onto it. Isn't that beautiful? Just comes out so nice. So that's for there, and then on here I'm just putting it along the bottom like that, and that's going on the back of the card on here. So we can just pop that on now, and it's out of the road and I don't get my fingers on it. I just get sticky fingers. Oh my goodness, I made hamburgers tonight, and I actually had a box of the little meatball ones, and so they had that the other day, and we had a packet left, so I just scrunched them up, add some carrot and cheese and some hot sauce, and made them big hamburgers. So there's the back, so that's on ready for it. We can clean this off. I washed all this today, very good girl. My husband is trying to, he has to do a live for work, and all the time he's spent in here fixing mine, but he's more anal retentive of me. He's gone out and brought, I'm just going to give that another wipe. With these ones, they colour really quick. See how it keeps the stain from the pink on it? It's a bit of a bugger. It doesn't matter, that's just how it goes. It just does that. So he's gone out and bought himself a big green thing to put behind him so you can't see. Look, you can see all my shit there behind there. When I bend over, I realise you can see my bum. But he just does that. So I think we've done with our pink. Now with the green, we're going to use that as well. First of all, I'm just going to quickly, I know it's a pain in the bum, so is quickly just do these little flowers up. So this is what I like about these. They've got a big tip on these, so you can do them quite fast. And we're going to put some of the pretty pink in the middle. Okay, there's a couple of flowers here. I love this colour. So there's colours that are going out though. We're going to lose the wild wheat and the boho blue, and what else was the other colour? Pebbled path. I'm going to miss the boho blue and I like the wild wheat, because the wild wheat comes up really much like I use it in my wedding cards, and so I'm not really impressed with that. You could use it when you do it, like if I do a live here I could use it, but they want you to put things in that you sell, and it makes it really harder, because you feel like you're only buying things to push the sale, and I don't like, you know me, I don't like that. Alright, that was quick. How's that? Let's do this. You can all chat amongst yourselves, have a gin and tonic instead. So I had my young lads out. One of them went to work this morning. I was very impressed, but a little shit. He got up and got his stuff ready, and he'd left his boots outside when he'd finished last Friday, because he's doing VCal, and he'd left his boots outside, and he thought he was real clever, and he got them on, and he's got himself off to school, and off he goes, and my husband's like, are you bloody kidding? All the floor's done. It's all, he's walked inside. He didn't clean them off when he came home from work on Friday, so he just left it sitting outside. Isn't that beautiful? And walked right through the house. So when he got home he was in the poo, but my husband had to go and sweep it all up just when we mopped and everything yesterday, so not impressed. See, now maybe that's why they said they didn't go as well together. I like it. I like everything I do. No, I don't. Sometimes I do real shit cards. I'll look at them and I think, what the hell was I thinking? And so now I'm just gonna quickly go back with a bit of this, just a bit more. Sorry, I didn't mean to have a colouring in competition. I'm gonna go the other end. Oh, and I got a phone call today. My grandson, he's in the Air Force, and he just got made corporal today. I don't know if he thinks that means I can't boss him around. But I said, when do you get your badge and all of that shit? And he goes, oh, probably later. And I said, well, you know I have to come up for that, you know. Another holiday. That'll do. Oh, look at that. That fades. Doesn't that look beautiful in it? Just by putting a little bit more on the around the edges, it just darkens it. It looks like it's fading. If you can see what I mean. See? Do you like those? A little darker there. See, yeah. Aren't they beautiful? Alright. I've got a little thing over there too. Okay, so let's start with our big one, which is going to go straight on. Rosalind, Sharon, Rosalind. Hi. Yes, I said hi. Or do you go down? Boho Blue. Yes, Moody Mauve and Boho Blue I absolutely love. So you can still order them, but it's not as easy. So it's on the last chance. So there is a list online that's last chance. Now, what we're doing here first, before we do that, is with the using Mossy Meadow. And that was a Mossy Meadow, no, it was Old Olive. Liar, pants on fire. Let me get a small stamping block. And, oh, so many things in here, isn't there? Alright, I'm going to get this. Now this is I don't know, a squiggle, Mr. Squiggle. See, tornado. But I'm going to stamp it on and off. Where's a piece of paper? Right, so you've got to stamp it down, make sure you got it on the right side. I'm going to stamp it off, and then I'm going to stamp it on. Just so we don't want it too dark. Alright, does that look cute? Doesn't it? I think that needs just a little bit more over there. Alright. Put that back. I don't want to. So nice greetings in these ones. Thank you for everything. You've been on my mind. Celebrate. Oh, so drinking with you, not thinking with you would be a better one. I must ring my husband and see where my glass is. Michael! My drink! God, I'll tell you, he's going to get a sack. Honestly. So there's my Goldie. And what I'm going to do is use tape, tear tape, because it does, glue could come out of this. And when you get glue, if you get sticky fingers, which I'm big mucker fingers, quite happy to get sticky fingers, and put it everywhere. So I made the other one because he went out with his mate today and he didn't tell me when he was coming home, so I made him wash the deck upstairs. I'm a mean mum. Oh, I don't care, they want money to go out, they need to do something for it. That's my argument. I better close that. I don't think I need... Oh, I do on the front. I do. I shouldn't have put that other one away, for me. So he's got this big green screen in the back so you can't see him on the computer. And then he brought a microphone and I said, but I don't have that. So I'll get by. Alright, let's get that down. Yeah, look at that. And look at the back, see? It's even got your size you need. Aren't I a clever girl? Old girl, I think. Where's me bloody tape? I put it down and now I can't see it. Come on, people. Point. There it is. Right, and I'm going to go round again over top of that. And hold the mouth right. There it is. It's a little bit long. I mean, if you're going to do this at home, it's really fun. You know, sometimes you just have to make some that are really big ones. Like I saw a lady making one the other day, and so I thought, I'm going to do that because it was a massive one. You know, it took like 4 sheets of paper to do it. 4 sheets, and I haven't even got to the inside yet because I watched it on YouTube, and it's not one I'll do in my class, I can tell you, because it'll take you absolutely forever. So I would not do that. It would just do too much. Alright, now let's push that down there and get that so we've got a little bit of blue all around. It's not blue, what's it called? Secret sea. Secret sea. How's that? So look at that. So 1 layer done. Right, next we've got the little babe, the little one, and on this I'm just going to stamp. What did I put? Wishing you love and happiness for a lifetime. Yep, that's there. See, they're so light you can't see them. And of course it's going to be that big one there. Yep. And I want that one again. Put your things back because I've keep losing a few. Alright, so I don't want to stamp that where it can go on. See, this is good because all I can do is just clean it off if any ink goes on there. And I have my trusty cloth under my bum all the time. Alright, so that's the middle one is just the stamp, that's next. Oh, I can hear something happening in the kitchen. Okay. Wishing you love and... Oh, this is so nice. This could be a wedding card too, if you wanted it. Oh, might want to put it on the right piece. So this is the one that will go on here. So I'm going to put that there just so I know. And I want it like there. And I'm going to tear tape around here as well. And around here. I hope those who've got school holidays are having fun. I find it quite a bit boring because they don't want to play with me anymore. They're over me. Alright. So that comes off again. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I had a dentist, a doctor, sorry, start again. I had a optometrist appointment, and I thought, oh, I'll get there, I'll be right on time, I'll be there, I'm so good. I got there a month early. Oh, now I'm holding that up because I've got some flowers to put through, and some of them go a little bit in. I'm just getting them out of my bag. So there's garden green. I've got 2 of those. I don't need 2. I've got garden green, the Petunia pop, pretty in pink, and somewhere in there, yes, there she is, Petunia pop. Hello.
Hello.
Here's my tech guy, my drugs, alcohol guy, my drug dealer.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sorry, folks, that's... Oh my goodness, that didn't come out. Are you still working on it, are you? Oh, excellent, Rosalind, good girl. It's quite easy now you've had a lesson. Oh, I'll have a wee drink too, guys. So I now have to wait a whole nother month to go and get my thingy bobby done. Alright, so this one's going to go on first under here. So I'm going to glue it just a little bit and put it in. And these all punch up a little bit too. So just to go over a bit. So there's that. And then we've got a red one. Or not red, berry burst, and bits over here. Isn't that lovely? And our Petunia pop. Where's she? That she's going up there. See if you just dot it on the back a little bit and slide it over. Don't use too much glue because it comes out the side. Just wipe it over. And that's it. Alright, and that's going to go. Going to have one bit come out like that. And our green leaf, I'm just holding that without letting that go down too fast. So I just want to get, see how it's just really little dots. And don't get your fingers in it. I want that to go under. And I'm going to take that out and put it down. Oh, yeah. Come here, bugger. Put that in there. But I wanted it to go out and over there. I'll just put my hand on that for a minute. See? Doesn't that look pretty? So that's our second layer. That goes onto here. Yeah. Where's, I've got to have my other card piece, don't I? Yeah, this piece. I was going to say. I've done something wrong, so I'm going to put that there. And we're just going to move that over so it's closer to here. It doesn't matter about how much. And see when I put my little sticky, mutty finger on there, and I've got a little bit of white over. When I lay it down, I wasn't as... So I'll just get that out. There you go. And glue. Oh, I'm just trying to use... Oh, I've got a new one sitting there ready. So... I'm going to centre it to this side. I should have put tear and tape on that, shouldn't I? Okay. And now that is going to go in here. So that's your second fold. See, mountain, mountain. And that's going to go flat in there. I'm going to hold that down. And that's going to sit. That's our little bit of white showing under there a bit. Alright, and see how that's going to lift out now? And it hasn't got glue on there. Look at that. We're nearly done. Nearly done, guys. And now our flower here. I'm just going to clean that off and put it away. This is a wee bit longer, just as well I cut it all out before we started. You might not have been real happy with me if I sat there too long. Now this fleur, see how it pops out? So it doesn't really, you could leave the whole gold on it, but I didn't want to, I took it off. So I'm going to cut that off. Okay. But it's obviously to put it in the card and have it so you can, it sticks out with the gold and you leave it there. But it didn't suit my purpose. Okay, so I looked at putting those other little bits on the top, but it looks stupid. Alright, and I've got that there. And that just goes down under there. And a little, how much glue do I lose? Okay. And around that, we're going to also do a little bit of the stamping with this green end here. So we need another bit of paper to stamp off with. I need a drink. Life's better with a Jimmy. Stamp that off. Gotta be so careful, it goes all over my fingers. That was in there. Alright. In the bin. I think I'm done with green. And pimento. And those, get them out of the road. Otherwise I seem like I'm sticking to everything. And this one is just sitting straight on here. We're not putting anything up on dimensionals because it's a heavy card anyway. So that goes here, and we're going to stick that to there. Alright. Make sure we've got all that together. Alright, and look at that. Voila! A card fit for a queen. What do you reckon, girls? I can hear you all clapping. Alright. Now, yes, we will hear next Tuesday, but my husband... Oh, I forgot. Look, I did a little gold celebrate because I thought it was more of a wedding card. Now, again, I haven't also put that onto dimensionals because... Did I? I did. Oh, God, I lie. Would you lie to me, baby? I do need those scissors again. And I need 3. So I'm just using up the rest of my dimensionals. So I use my gold embossing and I put celebrate. Sorry about that. And I just cut it around. And I just put that up there. What do you think about that? Cool? So that was the first one and the second one. I think we've done them all the same. Oh, that's blurry, isn't it? Oh, I put bling bling on this one. So I've got some little gold blingies. I'm going to put some of those on here. These are adhesives, gold textured adhesives. So I'll put a big one down here in the garden, and then a middle sized one up here, and then a baby over here. I think that gives you enough gold on the front. I thought these are too heavy to do another one there, and they're bigger, so you can't sort of do it as 3. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week, and won't be long, and we'll make another card. So thanks for joining me. Bye. Rosalind, Sharon, Irene, I can't see whoever else, Rosalind, Sharon and Irene. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. I can work out what to do now.